look at you. Är du galen, Fanna? You crazy? Är du galen? Good morning. Today is the day. I keep saying in my head, it's Carnation Day, like in Frozen. But today is the day that the sun sets for the last time, and we're having the most incredible morning. It's 8 in the morning right now, and I would actually say that I think it's pretty bright.
Every year, there's this one day on Svalbard that I always look forward to, the day we say goodbye to the sun. And that day is today. Welcome back to Svalbard, an island close to the North Pole, and to the beginning of my favorite time of year. For 3 months each year, we here on Svalbard live in complete darkness, a season called Polar Night. Although it may sound like a nightmare, to me, it's a dream. We are so far north that the sun simply can't reach us this time of year, and it all begins today with the last sunset. From now on, the days will fade into soft shades of blue, the stars will return, and soon the northern lights will start dancing above us. This will be my 10th polar night here, and somehow it still feels just as magical as the first. There's something so special about this transition. When the sun disappears, the world quiets down, and life takes on a slower, cozier rhythm. So come along, today we're saying goodbye to the very last sunrise and sunset of the year and welcoming the arrival of polar night here on Svalbard.
Wondering why? Oh my gosh. So the sun is gonna rise at like 11:30 and then set at 11:50 or something like that. The shortest day known to humankind. Oh, it is so cold outside. Today it's around, I think, -8. So it's definitely very crispy. I think we should just go and get a coffee. And Gwen, we also need to give you breakfast. Oh, okay. Come in. I know why it's so light. It's because we turned the clocks back yesterday in 1 hour, or this night. I was like, every morning I've woken up and it's really, really dark, and today it's super bright. And I was like, I don't understand this. But that's why, and we follow the same schedule as they do in Norway when it comes to the clocks and everything. I think just to stay on the same time zone and time. I think that's the main reason, because it doesn't really make a difference for us now since we're gonna go into 0 daylight. But just so it's less confusing, that's what I've gathered at least. Which makes sense. Oh, I know. Guess what cup we're gonna do today? The Polar Night cup. Oh, we gotta change my phone case as well. I also have my Polar Night earrings on. We have moons and we have stars. I do like having some seasonal items in my life. Actually love that. Gud vad ljust det är ute. It is so bright. Okay. No, this is not gonna be anything. Nothing. So, look. How nice is it? -7.3 outside. I was very correct. I hadn't even looked before. It just felt like -8 kind of day. Stay here with the coffee cup. I'll bring a yeah. Let's go outside, because now it really is the season to soak it all up. Soak. Satan, det var ljust. We have had such calm weather for, I feel like 2 weeks at least, which is a little bit unusual here. It's very, very common to have storms that come and go all the time. And I mean, before this calm weather, we had like a storm every other day. So we've been in shock with all of this super still morning weather. And look at the ocean just being completely like flat. But I saw that next week, I think we're going to have a little short stint of wind and snow. So I'm just hoping snowstorm. That would be so nice. It really looks like a fairy tale. And then we have some stars that way. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. And I really felt like today I wanted us all to spend this whole day together to really feel the last of like the proper daylight and just the magic of this blue light that we have this time of year. Oh, här kommer Grim! Hey! Now that I've convinced all of you, or showed you basically, that polar night is so wonderful, I feel even more excited this year to like show you every little bit of it and like really try to convey like how it feels, you know, and like the light. And that's why I'm so excited about like this day, because this is the start of it all.
10 years ago, I arrived on Svalbard in the middle of November, right in the darkest part of polar night, and that's where my Svalbard adventure began. I was only planning to stay for a few months to work and experience this place. It felt like a wonderful adventure to do before continuing on with my life, wherever that would lead me next. Little did I know that 10 years later, I would be sitting here in my own cabin with my little family, welcoming my 10th polar night. I think what drew me in the most back then and what still keeps me here is the nature. Everything about life here revolves around it. The weather, the light, the seasons. Our daily life is shaped by what's happening outside, and I love that. I love that this village is small but so diverse, filled with people who share a deep love for this island and for this way of living. And sometimes I even surprise myself still being so in awe of my surroundings after seeing them so many times. But how could you not when it looks like this?
Okay, so this is gonna be my 10th polar night. And it's gonna be your 7th? Wait, I'm gonna have to ask Christoffer. Hur många polarnatter har vi haft på kanalen? Är det här 7:e eller 6:e? Jag vet inte. Oh, how are we supposed to know? Let's forget about that. It's gonna be, well, maybe, you know, maybe it's your first polar night here with us. Do you know how exciting this is? It's gonna be very dark all day long. But we love it. I think my greatest victory in life is convincing all of you just how wonderful polar night is. Not even convincing, just like showing you the magic of it and that you agree. Because I mean, I'm not lying. It's absolutely wonderful. So what happens now is that even though the sun sets and we're not going to see it again, it doesn't get pitch black straight away. Gradually every day, the sun will go lower below the horizon. And when it's at -6 degrees below the horizon, that's when no sun rays reach us at all. And we will live in pitch black darkness. And that happens mid-November, so 2 weeks from now. So it still is, you know, this is like the first kind of like now the dark season starts. And then I think it's on the 14th maybe of November, the really dark polar night starts. But this is kind of like the magical start, you know? Grim is licking snow off the deck even though he has a water bowl.
Ja. Och en kaffe. En kaffe till korven. Gosar du med mina lakan?
Oj jävlar. Ja, och nu drog vi mitt hår i kaffen också. Och nu har du kaffe på hela dig. Vad fan är det som sker, Grim? Ja.
Oh, just it.
It's so beautiful, you are a gorgeous boy. Grim loves when you sing to him. Vill du some more? Du busis? You're gonna be outside. Oh, okay. What's up, dog? vitamins. So right now I'm doing a vitamin D, I just had it, and then a multivitamin. Yes, we're also eating the kids' vitamins because we realized that if it's a treat, a little sweetie, we definitely don't miss it. So we're being very consistent with these. We bought them at the pharmacy, so we just kind of bought what they had. And then also omega-3, really, really good. It's important for us to eat vitamin D all year round. So that's something that they always recommend for us to do up here. I've done some tests of my vitamin D before and after polar night, and it definitely drops. Christoffer, what was yours once? Around 20 or something?
Yeah, it was kind of bad.
Christoffer, he was saying, like, he was like, oh, I'm feeling pretty tired. And I'm like, let's go and check our vitamin D, because I was doing this whole thing. And his was like 26, and a good level is supposed to be like 70, I think. We're like, no wonder you're tired. So it's definitely something that kind of happens if you don't eat supplements or, you know, think about your greens. But up here, everybody, up here, we eat it. Am I okay today? Up here, it's recommended to eat vitamin D all year round. You know. Anyway, also omega-3, really, really good. Fish oil. Our water is still not drinkable, but we have a shower at home now. After what, I think maybe 6 weeks in total or something, we now have a shower. Christoffer, he got a new water heater and he got it all sorted. He's a hero! A modern day hero! But for drinking water, we're still doing this, bye-bye. I think we're gonna be doing this for quite a long time. That's all right. Come on. On my new throw. Keep your nails in your paws, please. Oh, every morning. Every morning. Danke. Grim's new favorite thing to do is to go outside, and then he sits outside the window and he looks in at us and he barks at you. That's what he does. And then you're like, would you like to come in? He's like, no, I absolutely would not. He just wants to, look at him, he's over there. He just wants to sit there. I think he's trying to guilt us into coming outside with him, but like, I can't just hang out outside. I just did. Christoffer was out partying. And he has to tell you how it was. Because for Polar Night, every year, there's a festival. And it's called Dark Season Blues. And Christoffer's gonna tell you all about it. Jag hämtar ved. Du gör kaffe. Pew, pew, pew. God morgon.
God morgon.
Okej. Jag hämtar, det räcker väl med en påse?
Ja.
Jag tänker bara få upp det. Det hade varit nice. Ge på busunge. Ge på.
Hej då. Hej då. Ja. Han är inte morgontrött i alla fall.
I think it's the food. It's giving him too much energy. Vad är det, lilla grisen? Hej! Hallå! Galenpanna! Air jail! Here we come! Hello? Would you like to say something to the people? Like how beautiful you are? You are so pretty. Get him, man. Oj. Överlevde du? You survived that. Herregud vad vackert. It's getting cold. It's just so different when it's like -8 for the first time in a while. Because it truly feels cold. -2 is like, nah. But today when you have like a little bit of
this.
My plan now for the polar night is to keep the sleep schedule that I've had. I'm getting up before 8 every morning, which I know. If you have like a regular job and a regular life, you're like, what the? But I've always worked night shifts and stuff like that. So I've never gotten up in the morning. I've never had like a good normal schedule. I worked nights at a hotel for 2 years. So, you know, it's always been kind of like mumbo jumbo. But now, so the plan going into this polar night is go to bed latest 11 and get up in the morning 7:30 to 8. And it's just so important to keep like a not a strict but a set schedule, because you're not going to have anything that's going to help you to tell you when it's day or night. I'm already noticing now in the really dark early evenings or afternoons, it's like dark at 4, you think you're ready to go to bed because your body is like, oh, it's getting dark. I'm going to start getting tired now. So if you don't kind of like force yourself into a strict routine, you kind of get lost, and you know, you can sleep for very long. And then I know I'm not going to feel good. So definitely getting up early in the morning around 7:30 to 8. Okay, less yapping, more getting wood. I wonder how much we have and where it is. I have a feeling this is empty. Do we think one is enough? Ooh. This is on here because when the storms come, we've lost the lids and then it fills up with snow. We don't want that. Oh, this weighs it. Like, I don't understand how a pallet can weigh so much. Lovely. I feel like a kid before Christmas, you know? I think we may live in the world's most beautiful place. Look at this, the light. Okay, I have to stop. We have to do stuff.
For Polar Night, we have this festival, Dark Season Blues, who is a really good event. They take people from all over the world who play blues, like Walter Trout here. So it's big names too in the world is coming up here to play on this blues festival. And I went there on Friday night with a friend. And it was really fun. Good music. We have all these places in town like Kroa, KB, different like pubs and events. And there you have the band playing. So they turn around a bit, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they go around. And I had a ticket for Kroa. So I went there. And I was lucky I got a ticket. It was sold out. But I was lucky. I went there and had a really good time. As long as I've been here, it's fully booked all the time, and it's like almost everybody from town go. Next year, we're gonna get some tickets earlier for different locations so we can go and have some fun, listen to music.
Christoffer managed to get one ticket like 4 hours before or something. That's why I couldn't go. It was fully booked and it's such a popular event. I love that we have events like that. We have events that start polar nights, that celebrate that Santa Claus comes back, that the end of the polar night as well, and the sun comes back. You know, like all of the nature and kind of like the magic of the island is celebrated.
Korvis? Är det korvis? Oj. Oj, 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 oj. Visst är det.
Vill du gå ut eller? Jag kan dessvärre inte följa med dig för jag vill inte.
Varsågod.
Gullis. Wow. Oh, these are so cold. They smell so good. I'm gonna take them inside now. It's so cold that they can just hang out for a little bit. But they've been out for like, what is it, 1.5 hours maybe? Big korv. Oh, that's nice. Så.
Many people ask where the log burner is from, and it's a Swedish brand named Contura. And this is from probably year 2002, 2001, 2002. So it's 20 something years old.
Christoffer's made me breakfast. These are actually his homemade bagels. And they are the best bagels I've ever had. So he's gonna make some more. This is the last one. So he's gonna make some more in a few hours. I'll show you guys. Could be the best bagel I've ever had. Okay. We're gonna get dressed and drive out to Adventdalen. And we're gonna see if we can find the last sun rays. Whoop. Get in då, kom nu! It's starting to become pink over there, which is a good indication that the sun rays are over there.
Lägger 2 lugn och ro här.
Big
Så.
crazy.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you.
gone as far as we can in the hunt of the sun. But of course, it's so far away. It's hidden behind mountains and on that side of the island, basically. So even though I flew my drone, we can't see it. But we can see the glow, right? Lots of sun glow. So today we are watching basically the sunrise and the sunset at the same time. The sun rises at 11:32 and it sets at 11:48. So the day length today is 16 minutes. How crazy is that? And then nothing, down all day. It's so cold here in Adventdalen that you cough. It's so cold in here. It must be twice as cold. Let's check. I think it's like -12 or something because my hair is freezing. Feels like -17. Yes, it does. Oh, now, my friends, now is the sunrise. So just imagine a sun rising above the horizon, literally like this much, okay? We have to imagine this. Behind here, a sun goes up and then 15 minutes later it goes down. Do you want to tell them why you're making so much noise? You saw a dog sledding team. You yelled at them. That's not great. Nu är vi tysta. Så nu är vi quiet, boy. Look at that. Pink skies. Feels like March, Christoffer. I'm so confused. We're not used to this at all. Like everything today gives me March vibes, and March is when we have like -30 degrees and the sun is coming back. So I'm extremely confused. Grim has gone into car jail because the sled team is coming back. My nose is on fire. Do you think we can do this for 10 minutes more? We are 6 minutes away from the last sunset. Ooh. 11:48. Look at that. The sunset is happening somewhere around there. Again, imagine sun over the horizon going down. That's where we are now. Oh, this is it. It's the official start. Exciting. It all begins.
Grounded, steady, earth between your toes, arms wide, ready, love is...
So what's so cool is that this is Arctic sea smoke. So when the temperatures drop so much that the ocean is warmer than the air, it creates this smoke. So you know that it's a super cold day when this is here, and it's so high today. Like we can't even see anything. Look. Oh, I love it. I think that it's so cool. If you're in town and you want to go swimming, which I actually get questions about quite a lot, I think this is the best place to come down to because you're still like in the middle of the village, but it's so close. So you just kind of walk down to the water. There will be a beach here. Look for the canoes. There's a bunch of canoes here. It's a very nice place. Just look at this. A nice little beach in town. We could be a beach town. Should we try to rebrand Longyearbyen to the beach town? It's so cold. By the way, I looked it up. No, the car told me how cold it actually was in Adventdalen. It was -15 base temperature. So I think it's more around -20 with the real feel, which makes sense. Because I feel like, why am I so cold? Like, why am I so bothered by this? I feel like I'm a weakling.
nej, inte du. Nu är vi tysta på den här. Ja. Nej. Ysu, nej. Hallå, gänget. Hallå, gänget. Oj, vi rånar er. Hallå. Vad är det som händer där inne? Why are you guys acting like this with me?
Den här är svindyr. Den här är bra.
This one?
Ja. Yes.
I think maybe we're in coffee number 3 mode. And look at the pink sky. It's getting really pink here. Full of water. Yes. We're gonna bake now. We can look at the views later.
Alright, we're gonna do some bagels today. I found a recipe, or I tried a recipe last week, and it was actually really good. Tasted the same as American bagels. So I'm gonna do that one again today. Let's start. So.
You take a little chill pill, alright?
Starting with the dough, I put some sugar, salt, water and yeast. You don't have to whisk it, especially if you're doing it in the machine. It really doesn't matter because everything is going to be sold anyway, but I'm gonna whisk it a little bit. Another thing you can do to make sure the yeast is function is wait 10 minutes and then you're gonna see that it started to ferment. So I'm gonna take 900 grams of flour in here. You're gonna need extra 100 grams ish when you bake them out to bagels. I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna let this dough with the machine now stay for about 20 minutes and then I'm gonna rest it for 1 hour-ish and then we're gonna start to bake it out. So it's about like 1.5 hours now until we're gonna bake it out. So I'm just gonna let it be here and then we'll see you later.
I need to do a little clean.
Wide awake in a spell, smoking like a signal in a dream. Silver dollar sinking down, and dizzy lightness in between.
Hej grisen.
du vinterjacka? Har du vinterjacka? Ska vi ta på oss den? We got a new jacket for Grim. You know, when he's starting to get a bit older, he have arthros. I don't know the English word for it, but arthritis. So it's hurting a bit in his back leg sometimes. And then we get this jacket for him so he doesn't get cold.
So I mean, he has a lot of fur, so it's more when he's outside and he's laying out now. But he has enough fur. But it's just when he lays outside and is still, I think it can be quite nice. Well, I guess we're gonna see. We're not gonna put the legs on because we know that makes you go into some sort of chaos. You know, we don't like that. How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel real nice? Barely. Ja, det va. See, it's like a blanket that's brought with you. Like, you know what I mean? All of you is a blanket. Du sitter väldigt fint där ute. You're just sitting so beautifully and you look like a model. Maybe there's something we can give you. Is it that you want like a treat? Är det godis du vill ha? Du sitter så vackert där. You look like a model, Grim. You sit there. It's like you're wearing a cape. Du är så vacker. Du är så vacker. Third one of the day. Here you go, my beautiful boy.
It's been proofing or resting for about 50 minutes now, and it's double the size, so I don't need to wait 1 hour. We're gonna start now to bake the bagels. It's gonna be 16 bagels, and I just want to know how much the dough is so I can get everyone in the same weight. So about 1.6, 1.7. It means 100 grams each. Let's roll. Gonna do the bagels. Same procedure as when you do pizza dough. Just roll it. So, nice and even. Then we need a little bit of flour and just flatten them out. And here we have the bagel. I'm just gonna put them in water now and boil them, because what I noticed that if they proof too much, they get like more bread. We want them like dense and chewy. So I'm just gonna put them in, and they're gonna proof so much they're gonna, they go up in the water. So we're just gonna go here and do it. I think I get 8 in a 32 centimeter pan, 8 of them once, and they're supposed to turn them around, but I just use a lid. I just use a lid and then I don't turn them around. That works for me. They say normally like 2 minutes, 1 minute, and then turn it around 1 minute, but I just let it be for 1.5, 2 minutes, and you're gonna see the difference when they come up. The smart thing to do is when you put the oven on, just put the pan with boiling water at the same time, then you are ready to go. And the oven is really warm and nice. If you use a lid, all the water is coming up anyway, so I don't see the point of turning them around. It's not gonna give them more color or anything, it's not an oven. And this works perfect. And it's floating up. Yeah. Then we go for rest. Just plain water. No baking powder, as they say, you can use. I think this getting so good anyway, so why use it if you don't need to? A small one here. Let's bake them for 20 minutes, 200 Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit. I use the fan in the oven. If you don't have a fan, you can turn up the heat to 225 Celsius, which is 450 maybe Fahrenheit. 20 minutes-ish, 20 to 25 minutes.
I just want to show you a photo that I took of Grim, because I think it may be the best thing that I own now. Christoffer! Look at this. This is my son. I feel like this would be his graduation picture. I feel like this is. I don't know what he's graduated from, but beautiful school! Okay.
I found you just like an open window inside a new shade of green. I could live under this open window. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Baby, your color burns through me.
They are ready. Det var varmt. Let them rest. Hey du! Lille griso.
Ska vi sitta tillsammans?
Åh, det är så fin i din lilla jacka, vet du.
It's 3 p.m. and it looks like it's, 8. And it's so crazy because I find myself getting tired in a way that you would in the evening. So before I was like, oh my gosh, it's dinner time soon, my brain told me. But it's 3. So in the beginning it's very confusing for the system. Like this now, now I'm tired, like evening tired, but I'm not actually. But my body's telling me that you should go to bed soon. The day is begun now, you know what I mean? It is truly confusing. It almost gets easier when it's just pitch black all the time, because then you're just relying on yourself. Nothing, no outside input.
Busy, you know what's going on? Nu är det här min måltid.
I've been given a piece of bagel. Look at this. So this part, incredible. This is perfect, I would say. Are you happy, Christoffer? Because I'm very happy with this. Look at that. It's that chewy kind of texture. Incredible. Incredible! Nu är det mörkt. Oj, 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 oj. Nej, det här är ju... This is insane. Look at the blue. Wow. This is very, very beautiful. This is the current situation at 4 p.m. It's so funny. Christoffer's fallen asleep on the sofa and he said to me before, he's like, I feel like I'm ready to go to bed. I'm like, I feel you. I know exactly what you mean. That's the same thing that I said, 10 minutes before, that I'm like, can we just go to sleep now? Grim is also sleeping on his little bed. It's like we all just forgot that this is not evening, that it's 4 p.m. and we are very much ready for bedtime. Star. No, well, I think that's a planet and then that's a star. I really, really hope we get some northern lights tonight. The KP says that it's low and that it's going to be high on Tuesday. But also the KP has never been correct. I never follow it any other day, so why would I today? I think I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled. My new bedtime though, since I have to go to bed at before 10:30 or 11, that's gonna be a problem. Most of the clips that I have is me outside from 10 till 4 a.m. or something, shooting the sky. So how are we gonna do that? I think maybe I'll just have to do the longest time lapses ever and just leave my camera outside. That could actually be the way to go about this. We're gonna have very long time lapses then, but that's also really, really exciting to see what goes on in the night sky. I still have the one clip. I'll play it because I haven't played it in a while, where there's something that happens that I cannot figure out what it is. I have thought about everything. Could it be a helicopter? No. Could it be a flare gun? Nope. Could it be a flight? Nope, doesn't look like that either. Nobody has a good answer for what this is. We still haven't figured it out, the mystery. And you let me know. What do you think that is? Herregud.